Now what we've just done is we found the greatest common divisor of 231 and 88, which we found to be 11. To illustrate the general process of finding greatest common divisor, the greatest common divisor of 231 and 88 is the greatest common divisor of 3 times 7 times 11 and 2 times 2 times 2 times 11. Okay? What do these two numbers have in common? Well, we circle it. It's the 11 and nothing else. So 11 is the greatest common divisor. If there was more than just the 11, of course, we'd circle any other numbers that these two had in common, and we'd then multiply all the circled numbers together, and we'd get our greatest common divisor. Let's think about least common multiple. The least common multiple of 231 and 88 is the smallest number that both of these divide into. For example, if we were trying to add two fractions with denominators 231 and 88, like 71 over 231 plus 15 over 88 or something like that, we'd have to find the least common multiple of these to find the least common denominator of those two fractions. That's fairly easy to do if you express the two numbers again as their prime factorizations. Okay. The least common multiple is a number that both of these numbers divide into. Now, if this number is going to divide into the least common multiple, then the least common multiple would better contain a 3 and a 7 and an 11. And if this number is going to divide into it, the least common multiple ought to contain a 2 and another 2 and another 2 and an 11. Now, if we start by underlining these numbers, saying, okay, we're going to include all these in our least common multiple, then we look at the next number and say, well, anything that isn't already there in this number, we're going to have to throw into the pot. That means we're going to have to throw in the 2's. We don't have to throw in another 11. We only need an 11 for this number. We've already got one because we're including all these. That means that our least common multiple is the product of all the underlined numbers, the 3, the 7, the 11, and the 3 2's. Like this, we multiply them out, we get 1848.